Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May the peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon all of you. It's that time again, this week inshallah on Sunday 3rd of April. We're inshallah intending to go to Hyde Park. The weather looks fine. Before I go any further, I'd like to apologise for the last visit that we made, and unfortunately we lost the sound from one of the mics, you know, the one that Shabir has. The sound actually got corrupted, the file, somehow. I don't know how that actually happened, but fortunately we've actually been able to get it sorted. So one of our brothers, who's a technical expert by the name of Sabah, he actually managed to recover it, and we've actually got it back now, so we can actually probably the one that we did with Zachariah, the video, we'll try and upload that, re-upload it with the better sound that we've got. The other thing I wanted to mention while we're on the subject of sound and picture quality, or you know, things like that, it's quite difficult really. I want people to sort of, the brothers and sisters out there, to understand that at Hyde Park it's not like in a studio where everything is set. You can, you know, get the sound up, you can get the tone right, you can get, you know, everyone to be quiet on the set, things like that. You can't have that at Hyde Park at any given time, because there's so many things happening there. There's people walking by, there's cyclists going, there's cars in the background, you can hear tooting, there's people talking, there's people shouting, there's people running around playing football in the park, things like that. So there's lots and lots of sounds. Now we try and minimize that as much as we can with the equipment that we've got. Now it's not, you know, the best, most up-to-date fantastic equipment that we have, but it does do the job, mashallah, shukr alhamdulillah, for the people that have actually provided us with the microphone, the wireless microphone, and the video cameras that we've actually got. So shukr alhamdulillah for all those brothers who have provided us with those. Just to let you know that really at any given time it's impossible really to get the sound right, especially when there's things happening in the background, there's people talking. You just cannot you know, cut that sound out. Now you can say, well, why don't you move away to a different location where it's quieter? But again, even that is difficult because as soon as people realize that they're being filmed or videoed, they shy away sometimes, and they say, well, oh, is it going on YouTube? I don't want to really be on it. So when I'm filming, I've got to be so quiet and so sort of stealthy, and not actually sort of make them realize that although they can see me filming, they can, you know, quite a lot of people actually see me, but they don't say anything. But if I tell them, oh, can you move closer together, or can you move over this side, then, you know, it's too much for them, and then they say, well, look, I don't want to be videoed. So that's why I can't actually do that and move them away to a quieter spot, unless it's somebody who doesn't mind being filmed. But quite a lot of them nowadays do mind being filmed. So I just wanted to explain that to people so that they understand that, you know, at times we can't have the sound perfect, we can't have the video perfect. You have to remember, this is live. As soon as it happens, I've got to be there videoing and, you know, make sure that the sound is right, the quality is right of the video, and I'm facing the right way, and so on. And there's people milling around, Shabir, as well. So it's very difficult to get inside and get a good view as well. Sometimes I have to actually lift the tripod up high, you know, so the camera can point down and people can see what's going on. So that's just to give people a clearer understanding, so that they can appreciate that, you know, it's not as easy as people think. The other thing is, I'm not actually, I'm not an expert in this field at all, really. It's not my field. I've been self-taught, you know, I taught myself how to use the camera and how to edit the videos that actually go up. If anybody out there is an expert and would like to help and assist us, you know, you're welcome. Alhamdulillah, we'd love to know somebody who can do that for us, and maybe, you know, jazz it up a little bit more, maybe, you know, give more, the opening intro might be something different for All Truth Revealed. If anyone can do that, that'd be great. So just apologies for the last trip that we went on and we couldn't get the sound right, but inshallah we'll try to get everything right this time round, because we have an expert now, a technical expert, who's going to help us and assist us with the sound and the quality of the video as well, inshallah. And that's about it, really. One more thing I just needed to mention: the last trip that we went, unfortunately we were asked to remove the table by the police. They actually took down some details of Shabir. They actually asked us who's in charge of this, and you know, obviously myself and Shabir went forward and said, well, you know, it's our table. So they decided to take Shabir's details down, and they actually said that, look, you can't really put the table up anymore unless you have permission from Royal Parks, which we haven't, obviously, and I don't think they'll give it. But I mean, it's worth trying. If somebody knows a way that they can get in touch with them and maybe you know, get permission off them, and if they do give us that permission, that would be fantastic. But otherwise, maybe people have got different ideas. If somebody's got ideas on how we can sort of give out the leaflets and the Qurans, and we're not even allowed to actually put up our posters or anything like that. We can't have the table there anymore. But obviously we'll still be taking our Qurans with us in the box and some leaflets as well, but not as much, not to the extent that we had before on the table, which was really eye-catching, and a lot of people were coming up to the table and actually inquiring and having a look. But unfortunately we can't do that. But you know, still I'm sure there are other ways where we can propagate and we can further the message of Islam, and inshallah clear the misconceptions that a lot of people have about Islam. So if there are any people out there, any brothers and sisters who want to maybe come and have a quick talk or quick chat with Shabir, they're welcome to do so between 11:30 and 12:30, and then after that, obviously, you know, we've got to go and try and get as many people, get Shabir talking to as many people as we can possibly. Thank you very much for listening. I've taken up enough of your time. Jazakallah khairan for your time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon all of you.